Yo, Isaac, you there?
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and you're tuned in to Madden 18 on EA Sports. In today's matchup, we've got a pair of wide receivers who certainly want to be targeted throughout the game. It's Browns Mounties going up against Jones's Ravens.
Larry, we are coming to you from the heart of Baltimore, nestled between Russell Street and 395. We're at M&T Bank Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Toronto Mounties and the Baltimore Ravens.
Playing the Toronto. Yeah. Go ahead.
Where's the screen?
I smashed it here. Let's go.
Shift together here from the D-line. Now a play fake here on first down. Flushed out right. This is caught by Antonio Brown. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Ooh, hey, we're out of here after that.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Big boys down there in the trenches, and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense. And what a big-time play there.
Mariota now on second down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Call it a pickup of 7. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Mariota on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. On 2nd down, it's Bell. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
They allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff them for a loss. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Working out of the gun, Mariota into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jarrell Freeman. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Yo, his jerseys are sick. How did he do that, guy?
Let's go, boys!
They'll start with Hunt on the ground, and he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. And what they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
They find some open field here. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now whistles here, and we've got a man down. Man down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got room. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he is knocked down and then landed on pretty awkwardly. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down at the 28. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Really tough drive, but that run helped salvage something there, because now there's something positive that came out of it. They got to see good blocking, good push by the offensive line, wide receivers trying to get involved, a good run by the back. And now maybe it'll be a catalyst for them to look at going forward, watching it on tape. Maybe they can keep incorporating that type of a run into their offense.
The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive.
A toss play to Hunt.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defensive front there. They held their ground, pretty much stoned them on that play, and ended up creating a lost yardage play.
Yeah, drop him from the 1 back to the 2. They'll try to run with Hunt, and I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Defense may be thinking pass. They come out in the nickel on 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
From the gun, Bridgewater. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. On now is the kicker Jason Myers for the field goal try. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On now is the kicker Jason Myers for the field goal try. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one, and I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
So out now comes the offense back onto the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Now a second down throw for Mariota. A screen to Bell. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. And with the play clock running out, Sean McVay will take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd down.
Could be a blitzer.
Play fake. Mariota. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a 1st down.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a 1st down.
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
First down, Mariota. Now they go screen. It's complete. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, and all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
A gain of 3, second down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Two minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We're back to Baltimore after this. Second down, Mariota going up top. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. On third down, Mariota. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's fourth down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens will take over at their own 20-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore first down. They'll run again with Hunt. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A second down throw for Bridgewater. And this is caught by Martavis Bryant. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. Bridgewater on first down.
Oh, in his hands. Jeez. Jeez.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. 10 yards still left on second
Just some
down.
no-name guy, because John Ross is out. I'm pissed, man.
Throwing is Bridgewater. Toward the sideline, and
Out of
look at
bounds.
that catch.
Oh,
Dragging
not
the
out of
toes.
bounds? Are you kidding
It's
me?
gonna be a first
Ah,
down. Well done.
come on.
The Raven
That's
passing
bullshit.
game getting in
Okay,
sync.
let's
Another
go.
first down.
So, yeah, right? That's out of bounds, bro. The clock's running. As soon as this guy picks his play, I gotta be mashing the X button. Maybe. Yeah, I gotta run a play. 3, 4, 3, 2.
Final play and a half. Bridgewater.
Julio, touchdown. Let's go.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Yeah.
Julio Jones. As time expires in the first half.
Boom.
And the Ravens are in for 6.
Yeah.
You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Fuck. Yo, I'm so happy that made it. Like, it was bad, bro. The kicking is, it's just internet, man. Huh?
They show great poise, understanding of situation.
Yeah, the kicking's garbage, bro. Yeah, luckily, bro. Luckily.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers or counters.
No idea.
You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to
What do you
see
mean?
what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab?
Yeah,
Get
looks
closer
sick,
and
right?
smother it, just as they did on that last play.
And they'll lose
How did you get those jerseys? That's sick.
Down.
Was that like what the stock
Not
was?
to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you get success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. On third down, Bridgewater.
Oh, jeez, I thought he had that too. Who is that guy on the coverage?
A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides.
Okay, yo, the kicking's so terrible.
Yeah, where will this be spotted? The side
God.
judge says it went out just across midfield. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement?
Play action. Come on, I'm over here, bro.
Turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know. Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
A give to Bell. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with third down looming. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little.
You know what's funny? I even did TV contain up.
Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down. Pistol, it's Bell.
Man, talking about time again before he scored.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because
they're talking about timing the game before you score.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Throwing, Mariota.
Ooh, give me that. Oh, come on. No one's going to go there?
So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third. They have not gotten him going at all. Trying to spark something there with a long throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter
Bro, I tried to switch to him, but the internet's lagging. Don't you see the kicks? Like, the internet's lagging. It's like retarded.
Here's Bell, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
It's lagging, bro. We're pressing buttons and nothing's happening, bro.
So a little bit of decision time here coming up on 4th down.
That guy switched into that dude, you know?
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. From the gun, Mariota.
Boom! Oh, come on! Jeez. That was right there. Injury timeout. My God. Jeez. Thought he was done. That's okay. We'll give you that. Now he's going to come back with that run.
Mariota now to throw on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
So
he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player, not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Get loud in Baltimore right now.
On second down, Mariota again. Ebron with it over the middle.
Yo, Ebron holds on to everything, eh?
Down to the 14-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
That's what I'm saying. He holds on to everything, bro.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner. Maybe
screen pass. Come on. Somebody's going to be weird.
Put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up. Give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Good job.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Yes, let's go.
And he's brought down. Sharif
That's okay, we did that.
Getting in there from his defensive tackle spot to snow him under for a loss of 4. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction.
Do your worst, bro.
Here's Mariota. He dropped it.
Do your worst, bro.
On in the end zone. So no 6 points.
4th and 15. Go for it, dog. This guy's hilarious.
But also not getting a lot of help out there.
I know. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want, bro. I know what the kicking is like.
He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. A big-time sack there on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you can tend to play the field position game.
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And the play goes for 19 yards, gives them a new set of downs. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Second down, Bridgewater. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Bridgewater to throw it. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And Myers able to knock it through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a big one there as that gives them a little cushion.
And you know, here in the 4th quarter, the fact that they were able to bleed some
Play
time
it safe, guys. Play it safe.
and put points on the board, even if it's only 3, that could turn out to be the drive that ultimately wins them the game.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now back out comes the offense. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But the bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. A first down throw for Mariota. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets...
Oh, no, he lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. He's at the 40, the 30. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this.
Yo, that was so slow.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position.
Hilarious.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they
What the
take
fuck
him
is going
down,
on with
losing
King Hunt?
yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block...
Yeah, when's the last time you got shut out, Isaac?
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making the play there.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now, defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And Myers able to knock it through. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0.
What the fuck?
This guy messages, how did you guys enjoy this game? How was it fun?
What the fuck?
What the hell?
What the fuck? Are you seeing that? What the...